Member for Nelson Creston.
This time for real, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I move that a bill entitled Private Career Training Institutions Amendment Act, of which notice has been given in my name on the order paper, be introduced and now read a first time.
Honourable members, have all heard the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say nay. Motion carried. Continue, member.
Private post-secondary institutions provide an important role in fulfilling British Columbians and international students' educational needs. Most schools provide exceptional programs and consider students' needs and interests as their top priority. But as many participants said at the recent BC Career Colleges Association conference, it only takes a few bad apples to tarnish BC's international and domestic reputation in post-secondary education. To be sure, this was felt in 2007 when the Chinese and Korean consulates warned students against enrolling in Canadian private colleges as a result of schools in both BC and Ontario. In 2008, former BCIT President John Watson did a review of BC's regulatory regime for private post-secondary. He identified several key recommendations, yet 3 years later, only a few of those recommendations have been considered by the Liberals. Meanwhile, complaints, stories of fraudulent programs, and students left out in the cold continue to persist. It is time to take action to ensure that students are protected and that we as a province have the regulations necessary to strengthen the private post-secondary system and thereby give students at home and abroad confidence that they will be studying excellent programs beneficial to their careers. This Act empowers students with the information of their rights and responsibilities while also ensuring that quality assurance and monitoring is ongoing. Equally significant, this bill will now regulate schools that teach English as a second language. Currently, this sector is not regulated, and there is no doubt that we must strengthen ESL for the benefit of our international and immigrant students. At the core of the private post-secondary education in BC is the Private Career Training Institutions Agency. This agency continues to provide oversight for the sector, but now, as recommended by John Watson, the government will appoint the board members to remove any conflict of interest. This bill is a step forward in ensuring that private post-secondary system, and by extension the public system, has an international and domestic reputation of excellence. When we do our utmost best to protect the interest of students, we become leaders and a destination of choice for education. Mr. Speaker, I move that the bill be placed on the orders of the day for the second reading at the next sitting of the House after today.